What's up, boys? Today we're looking at Shrek Forever After. It's a movie about Shrek, who has a beautiful wife, 3 healthy kids, a loyal donkey, but decides to throw it all in the trash. It's the birthday of Shrek's children, and they are having a party. Everyone is there, including the true villain of the movie, the Do the Roar kid.
Do the roar.
Do it. Do the roar. If a small child pokes me with a lollipop, I'm not roaring, I'm calling the authorities. Shrek snaps, roars at the party, destroys the kid's birthday cake, and storms out.
Shrek, what are you doing? It's our kid's birthday.
This is just too much for me. Why can't we go back to just being ogres? That's when he finds Rumpelstiltskin on the side of the road with a broken carriage. Now Rumpel is a professional hater. He's been waiting in the shadows since movie 1 to take over the kingdom, and he sees Shrek's anger as the perfect opportunity. Oh, poor misunderstood ogre. People just don't appreciate the real you. I just need one little signature, Shrek. One tiny teeny day to make everything right. Rule number 1 of the jungle. Never trust a man with a business wig. Shrek, now you know you have to read the terms and conditions, man. He signs it, and Rumpel takes the day Shrek was born. If Shrek was never born, he never saved the princess, the whole timeline is deleted. Suddenly Shrek is back in the real ogre days, scaring villagers and feeling great until he sees wanted posters for Fiona and realizes his house is gone. In this world, Rumpel is the king. Winches hunt ogres for sport. Shrek realizes the world is a mess, and he is basically an illegal immigrant in his own kingdom now. He gets jumped by a squad of witches who are basically Rumpel's secret police, and they throw him in a cage. And who's pulling the cage? Donkey. But Donkey is a terrified slave in this timeline and doesn't remember Shrek. Wait, so they are actually taking him straight to the villain? Yeah, they take him right into Rumpel's golden palace. Rumpel is living it up while ogres are being hunted. Shrek is brought as a gift. Rumpel is gloating, mocking Shrek because he knows Shrek is the only one who remembers the old world. But he makes the classic villain mistake. He underestimates the protagonist. Never underestimate a man who has nothing to lose. You have only one day before you stop existing, since you were never born. Shrek gets pissed and starts a literal riot in the middle of the palace. It's one of the witches' brooms and starts fighting with him.
He's escaping. Do something, you witchy idiots.
Like a pro player, Shrek grabs Donkey and escapes from Rumpelstiltskin's claws. My friend, is Shrek an ogre or is he Vin Diesel? They barely make it out of the city gates, crashing into the woods. That's where the real mission begins, because now Shrek has the contract, he has a very confused donkey, and he has less than 24 hours to find Fiona before he turns into digital dust. The donkey, even in this timeline, is a secret genius, because he is a pro at dealing with witches now, and realizes the contract isn't just a piece of paper, it is magical. He starts folding it like an origami, showing Shrek that Rumpelstiltskin hit a release clause. Look here, Mr. Scary Green Man. You just gotta find your girl and get a smooch. Shrek thinks it's easy. He thinks he can just go back to the dragon's castle, rescue Fiona like he did in the first movie, and everything will be fine. He climbs the tower and finds nothing. Fiona! Fiona, I'm here. Fiona, where is she? She's not here, donkey. She's gone. My friend, let me explain something to Shrek. If you were never born, nobody was there to save her for 20 years. Did he think she was just going to sit there and wait forever? Exactly. Fiona got tired of waiting. She realized no night was coming and rescued herself. Donkey catches a scent. They follow it and stumble upon something incredible. Warm waffles! No, I'm kidding. A massive underground ogre resistance. And who is leading the army? Warrior Fiona. In this world, she united all the ogres to fight Rumpelstiltskin, and she doesn't believe in fairy tales anymore.
I don't know who you are, Shrek, but if you touch me again, you won't need to worry about the witches. We're fighting a war, not playing a fairy tale.
Okay, baby, just let me give you a little kiss. Turns out, Puss in Boots spent a lot of time with Queso and ended up as Fiona's pet cat. Look at this cat. He's not Puss in Boots, he's Puss in Biscuits. I want to use him as a pillow.
Feed me, if you dare.
He has a little pink bow on his neck. The Grey Warrior is now just a fluffy pillow that wants milk. This is the moment Shrek realizes that by wanting his boring life gone, he actually killed the legends. Rumpelstiltskin is trying to figure out a way to defeat the ogres, and the only witch that gives him a decent idea gets clapped. What the f? His secret weapon is the bounty hunter, who drops some heat with the flute. Fiona tries to prepare Shrek for war, and they share some cutie patootie moments together. So the ogre resistance is ready for war. Fiona has the plan, weapons, and the soldiers. Rumpelstiltskin doesn't send an army. He sends one guy with a flute, the Pied Piper. What is he gonna do? Sing them a lullaby and put them to sleep? Yeah, something like that. This guy has a digital dial on his flute. Now they are ready for war, and the plan is to wait for Fiona's sign so they can ambush Rumpelstiltskin. But that sign never comes, because Shrek makes her lose focus with the multiverse problems. So the ogres decide to ambush Rumpel, but they find out they got tricked, because the only guy that was present there was the greatest artist on Spotify, the Pied Piper. He drops some tunes with a flute and turns the whole battlefield into a party. Every single ogre in the camp starts dancing against their will. Shrek and Fiona are just about to kiss, but the vibes coming from the Piper's flute are just too much to handle. It's a total mess. Fiona is doing the tango, the soldiers are breakdancing, and they're all dancing their way straight into Rumpel's cages. My friend, I cannot lie, the beat is catchy, but this is a nightmare. I sure would hope this is how wars actually went in real life. Puss and Donkey take Shrek and Fiona out of the group and take them away from the Piper's heat. Shrek convinces Fiona to end this all with a kiss. So she actually kisses him? If it only was this easy in real life, man. But the kiss doesn't work. What? Rumpel puts out a law that whoever brings in Shrek gets any wish they want. So Shrek turns himself in. He makes Rumpel sign a new contract. Shrek stays, but all the other ogres go free. He gave himself up for the people who don't even know him? That's growth, man. You really are a fool, Shrek. You saved them, but you're still mine. Look at the sun. It's almost gone. And when it disappears, so do you. Turns out, Fiona got captured by Rumpelstiltskin as well. But she wasn't released because she is a fully ogre. Rumpel celebrates this victory with a new disco ball in his palace. He also had caught the dragon from Fiona's castle and releases her to burn Shrek and Fiona, who are in cuffs. Turns out, inside the disco ball there were the other ogres, along with Puss and Donkey, coming to save Shrek and Fiona. People never really learn from the story of the Trojan horse, do they? The dragon gets stopped by some Jackie Chan type of moves from the couple, and they also stop Rumpelstiltskin from escaping. When everything started to look good, the sun decided to say, hell nah, and since the 24 hours were over, Shrek started to disappear. I win! No, not the green man, no! But here's the twist. Fiona finally realizes that he's the one. She kisses him, just as his last golden spark vanishes. We go back in time right before Shrek messed up the kid's birthday party. He understands that he was a rich man, ogre, because he had a great family and was surrounded by people that love him for who he is. I always thought I saved you, Fiona, but you are the one that actually saved me. What we learn from this movie is that we should always read the terms and conditions before accepting them.